over there for probably 10 years. And while she was there, she did what I understand she turned out to do here at Phillips Street. She was basically our assistant manager. If there was a problem that I was doing wrong, something I was doing wrong, the residents would go to her and straighten it out, and she'd come to me and tell me what was going on. So it's kind of nice to have her in the background working like that.
The property manager of Phillips Street Elderly Housing, and Lita moved in, I think, in 2008. I started in 2007 as a manager, as an assistant, and then a couple of years later I became a manager, and everything was so new to me. I didn't have any experience as a manager, and Lita would come down and she would help me, give me advice. She said, oh, my children, their manager here and there, and she would tell me, maybe she'd give me advice, and I'd be so grateful because I really was lost at times, and she was a very strong woman, very giving, and I felt comfortable with her. We clicked right away, and she always said, if you need help, call me. And so I kind of started to depend on her, and then I realized she had a huge talent with craft, and she liked to do the crafts, I realized. And so every occasion, literally every occasion, she wanted to make something to display for the tenants. And people started to notice the building was improving, and they said, who's doing this? And she didn't want any recognition. She said, please don't mention my name. Just like she was like this invisible angel doing all these things. And I tell people, it's Lita. Like, oh my gosh, it's amazing, Kamehameha, she had this horse and the lay, I couldn't even think of any of that she did. And just a few more things I want to say, because she was such an amazing person. I had to do something for work called Project Hands, and that was for giving back to the community. So I tried to get the tenants to come down to make blankets or something and give it back, maybe to the shelters, wherever and Lita was right there. She was the first one down, all her things, especially at Christmas, she'd bring down all her wrapping, and I wanted to pay for it. She said, no, I want to do this, and she put all these toys from maybe Salvation Army or Goodwill, and just wrap it, and just think nothing of it. She made it so beautiful. She had gifts for the girls, the boys, and she had labels. She was really just an incredible person. I'm very fortunate that I became her friend, and I'm so grateful.
I'm her mom, and I was like always part of that place there, and I loved Lita. We just clicked together too from the beginning. And I love crafts, and I'm an art teacher, and so we had many plans to do many more things, and I'm sorry we couldn't. But she was always there, and I know exactly what you mean. When she came in, the place came to life. It had color, and friendship, and happiness, and beauty. Pictures on the walls, and all decorations. And it really completely changed. And the tenants there, many of them are immigrants from Korea, China, Philippines, and all the Southeast Asian countries, as well as Japan, and China, and so on. Very few Americans. And so they didn't quite understand how to celebrate 4th of July or Christmas or Valentine's Day and all of those things. And she was right there. She had all the colorful decorations. And when it was time, she said, let's have a party. A party? They never had a party before. So all of those occasions, she had a table, and she made a table full of gelatin dessert. She cooked stuffed eggs. She did, I can't imagine, tables full of food she made herself. And pretty soon, the Asian ladies caught on. And now, when they have parties, they're all there with their food. And we have such a variety of delicious food on the table, thanks to her. And she has inspired so many people and brought, Americanism to these people who didn't understand much. Many didn't speak English, so you can imagine how it was there. But she was just so wonderful, and I just want to let you know how we felt about her. Everyone loved her. It was quite shocking, and we'll miss her so much. But I know that they will continue a lot of things that she had started for them.